About 39 Coronato's debut tonight, Darryl.
I think he's got lots upside, that young man. He's got really good hands, which is a good shooter, which is something that not everybody has that, right? Well, it's good to see, and he's lots of spunk in his game. It was a good first outing for that kid.
Did you see his play from the puck? Like, how did you think of that?
Oh, he was fine. I mean, I'm sure it was a little hectic for him in the first period, but I thought he busted his ass the whole time.
What do you think of Dustin Wolf?
I think he's really settles your team down. I think he just plays the game.
Do you think that ends your season on?
Well, you know, it's awesome to win, right? Because you want to win at home for the fans and for the older players. You know, it was part of the mindset tonight. Was you know, there were 7 or 8 guys that played all 81. Wanted to make sure that they played if they wanted. And there was 2 or 3 older guys that was their call, and I wanted to make sure you had room for those kids to get in there.
Nikita Zadorov getting a hat trick on your bingo card?
Russian Rocket saved it for the last game. Should have done it in October.
Darryl, going back to Coronato, you mentioned those qualities that you saw. Is that something that this team's lacked this season?
For sure. Yeah, I mean, quite honest, we did a lot of good things this year, but at the end of the day, we didn't get enough points at home here. Very simple. You know, if you look at, I think, what do we have, 48 in the road and 45 at home. 48 in the road is enough. If you double it, that's 96. That's playoff spot. So you're short. So what you're lacking is a little bit of that finish, and keeping up in the division.
Did you think bringing in those 2 young guys gave your group some energy?
For sure. For sure, yeah. Yeah. I think the players were excited about it too.
What's your message to the guys, just knowing that no team is composed 100% the same the next season?
Yeah, that's the way it works every year, though. Right? I mean, the unrestricted guys are the unrestricted guys, and you know they know how I feel about them. And so you know that's business, and so I always tell them if there's a way, I'd have them all back every year.
Do you allow yourself, Darryl, at the end of his season to kind of take it all in? Maybe not sure what's ahead. Do you kind of allow yourself to take in the final moments?
No, not yet. I don't do that. That's a real selfish way of looking at it. I think I've always been like that. I was as a player and a manager and a coach. My first priority is always players and their families, and then the next part.
Dustin gets the win tonight. Matt Coronato gets lots of scoring chances. How, in terms of their future development, how important is it for those guys to leave that first one feeling good about the way it went and go into the whatever comes next on that note?
I said that about Matty, right? It was good for him to be here, and good for him to get that game, and then it gives him something to, you know, it gives him a read on it. And I think with Dustin, I think he's still got lots of hockey left this year, and so I think it was really good for him.
Following up on Wes, is there, how important do you think it was for Matt to have a couple weeks with the team before jumping into a game?
For sure, very important. You know, it's no different than a kid playing first as a 16-year-old junior. You think about stepping in here, and it was really. I think it's been really good for him too. Just to, you know, since he came here, seeing the team in the stretch, in a playoff push, and just to see that, right, and experience and use it to his advantage going forward for sure.